Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Andrew here, back with the new shop series, Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. And you know what? It's taken me a good long minute to figure out and find this car. No, it's not these two. It is a Trans Am. I have been looking forever for this car. I had one, and yeah, I ended up selling it, and I shouldn't have. And well, guess what? We finally got one, and this is what we're going to be building today. Now, most people, when they build these cars, they make Smokey and the Bandit tribute as close as they can. We are not. We are making a Resto-mod Trans Am. So stay tuned and watch us build it as we go. I've already taken it to the car wash. I've already got her looking all spiffy. Now it's time we head inside the shop. Yeah, we still have this in the shop. We still got to do a video on it and fix it up and make it run pretty. But right now, this one. I wonder if it'll run. What y'all think? I got it from an auction. And of course, no oil. Let's fill it up with oil. Let's just see if it'll start. I have no idea. Obviously, there's an oil pan and oil filter. Looks fairly complete. Like, it's got the plug wires. It's got all that fun stuff on it. So it's got a new fuel filter, which kind of worries me some. Huh, what do you know? It runs. Huh. But that's not the motor that's staying in it, though. No siree. But we're going to start by stripping the body. The fender. The door. And the mirror in the window. The rear window. The trunk. The rear bumper looking like it's seen better days. We're going to take this plate off of our main. And I think we're pretty much there. Huh. That was an easy strip down, wasn't it? So we're going to put her up. And I think we're going to actually pull the motor in it right now. Because that is a good motor. We're going to keep that for a rainy day. You know what I mean? And Chieftain Bandit, yep. Or a Trans Am is what I like to call it. Now, you watch us just put oil in it. Look how crummy that looks. Ooh, that's nasty. Thank God ain't nobody got to drink it. Gosh darn. Alright, remove the starter. Drive shaft. Of course, it would be stuck, with the frozen bolts. Wouldn't be right if it wasn't. The transmission. With the frozen bolts. Come on. Guess may as well rip off this exhaust too. This looks like it could be salvageable. Just trying to think. Our junkyard dog. Or junkyard car. I wonder if that oh, hello. Got a little too frisky there. A little too close to encountered. Alright, but now what we're going to do is get untangled in the mess there. And we're going to bring over the cherry picker, engine puller, whatever you want to call it. Whatever tickles your fancy. I'm always so used to calling it a cherry picker. I don't know why. It's not as if you go up in the trees and pick cherries with it. I guess that's what people use. Alright, we're going to bring over the welder. With the far push. And as this is doing the welding, for 1450, we're actually going to build the motor. Now, I tried my hardest to go with traditional Pontiac blue. Tried my hardest. Now, of course, we're not going traditional Pontiac motor. But, we're still going to try. See, I can't really do good because the block doesn't really normally look right. But, It is what it is, man. You know, a couple motors I've seen through Pontiac, they, you know, they were golden olden, you know what I mean? So I figured we'll try to do a goldie too. The chrome distributor. The black cap. And I think these are gold. Yep. Clippies. Clippies. Clippies for everywhere. Alright, we got an alternator. Yeah, we do, man. We're cooking with gas now. Alright, now we're going to spin this motor around. Put the bottom side up. We're going to put in the crank and the piston. Oil filter, still normal color. If you're going all crazy with that, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Alright, well, once it actually starts to cooperate with me, we can start getting stuff done. Perfect. Put in the crank caps. Now we put in the piston and the piston rings. We're getting it done. Put in this one too. Can't forget this one. Hey, you know what? This one could be useful. Hey, let's try it with this. We definitely need this one. Now we're gonna put the caps on. Now, I've already done the wheels and tires. I think they're gonna look very, very nice on the car. I haven't got no body panels for it yet. I got all the suspension, engine, as you can tell. That's all been painted. I just gotta assemble the front shock coilover deals. Brakes are there. Pretty sure all my parts showed up. Pretty sure they did anyway. Yeah, I ain't looking too right. It's definitely different with the gold accent on it, that's for sure. Finish the clutch assembly with the throat bearing. Excuse me here for a moment. Alright, sorry about that. Had a frog stuck in my throat or something. Alright, we're going to spin around now. And there we go. We're going to come back over here. We're going to install a cylinder head. And we're going to put in the push rods, man. Kind of glad we ain't got to put no lifters in. They might lift us right up off the planet here, you know what I mean? It's a very delicate procedure. It's almost like surgery. Oh yeah, we're getting her done, man. We're getting her done. Put in the rockers. The rock and rollers. Because these are roller rockers, that's for sure. And for y'all that watch that don't know, it's this piece right there. Right there, man, right there. That's the roller for the roller rocker, the roller tips. I'm curious to know if it's a hydraulic cam or a solid cam. I don't know. Very, very undeciding on what it is. They don't really give you too much information besides, oh, it boosts your power by this much percentage. See, I tried to when I made the blue, I made the color. It wasn't factory for the car. But when I made it, I took the clear right off of it. So we shall see from there on what it actually looks like. I'm not too fond of the block, that's for sure. But, hey, what can I say? We're working with the scraps that we were given. See, now that's the way it's supposed to look. Kind of like that right there. Right there, man, right there. But it ain't always gonna turn out, man. I should have did the Mopar blue that I normally do for it, and it would have turned out then. Cause the Mopar is a good color. I haven't done any on any of these cars yet, but we will. And when that happens, woo-wee, you guys are all gonna see. Once that thing starts jumping around on me, my camera keeps on enhancing. Alright. Get the last push rod in. Now we put the rockers on, man. 2 down, 6 more to go. And that blue will be the color of the car too. Just let you know. So, I'm undecided 'cause there's like 3 or 4 different sets of fenders and hoods and stuff like that. I'm thinking maybe we're gonna go with the one with the chrome accents on it. That's what I'm thinking. I think that's gonna look the best, man. Well, at least I hope it does anyway. If not, then all this hard work's been for nothing. Alright, I got the exhaust on. Make it sound all rumbly bumbly. Put the plug wires on. Take a swig of my Tim Hortons coffee. Now we go up and put the intake on. That's blue too. All one color blue, and it gives me 3 different shades. What is the deal with that? You know what I mean? Yeah, seriously, it boggles my mind. And then once we're done doing this, we'll go over to the beast over there and we'll start stripping her down. Gotta put the carburetors on. 1 carb, 2 carb. Hey, 2 carb, 2 carb. Gotta put the 2 filters on. I'm not sure if this is gonna stay golden old and the oldie goldies or not. I'm really undecided on that. Really undecided. We can stay like that for now. Now we're gonna put this thing up in the air, way, way up there. But before we begin on that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here. We're gonna put some pots together. Oh, look at that blue. Isn't that pretty blue? That's pretty blue, man. Almost like Patanak blue, you know what I mean? And if you've seen the movie Snatch, you'll get the reference. It's a funny movie. Dang, those brakes like brand new. What percentage on those brakes? 50%. Holy smokes, them like brand new, man. They look good on that junkyard car, wouldn't they? Sorry about that. I gotta really quit smoking. If y'all got any pointers on how to do it, let me know. That's my heart attack, see? I kicked the smoking habit. Then my wife let my ex move in. Guess what? Cigarettes are cheaper than a lawyer. You know what I mean? So, you know. Exes, eh? Good lord. There's a reason why they're ex in the first place. That was my other baby mama. I guess you could say I had double baby mom drama. You know what I mean? I mean, it's life, ain't it? That's the way I look at it. Try to help somebody out and then turn around and stab you in the back. You know what I mean? That's the generations today, man. I don't get it. Not like it used to be 20 years ago. Yes, I am that old. I ain't no young person, that's for sure. Well, I guess I'm not that old. I'm around middle-ish. I think that's the reason why I was trying to do. Can't even spoke tonight. I think that's the reason why I was trying to do traditional styles with these cars is because, you know, I'm not down with all the fancy stuff that these cars have nowadays. I'm old school when it comes to cars. Like I said, I got a 1991 Chevy half-ton, which is still new-ish. Whoops, spinning through. And I also got a 2013. Now, if it wasn't for the fact of my 91 severely leaking oil and having a hole in the intake, or not the intake, the cylinder head, thanks to my father-in-law, I would actually be, I would be driving that right now instead of my 2013. I just like the way it feels, the way it handles. That truck handles like it's on rails. Sure, a lot of the issue might be too that the 2013 is a 4x4, and you know, I was never brought up driving or being around four-wheel drives. My daddy always said that. My dad always said that if you need a four-wheel drive to drive, you don't know how to drive. And I have to somewhat agree with him because you know, how many accidents are out there nowadays, and a lot of it has to do with the cell phone. Put the cell phones down, people. You know, it's crazy. I'm bad. I'm not going to say that I haven't done it. You know, I think everybody does a few times in their driving career. You know, do stupid stuff. I have. I've raced. I drive like an a-hole. You know, I do all that fun stuff. Oop, I think we're done disassembling this. I think we are. You know, but it's... Unfortunately, my crazy driving habits have wore off on my child. And she too has a need for speed. It's crazy. Remember when she was about 5, 6, 7 years old, literally those years, and when I drive my 91, I drive with the windows down in the summertime because there's no air conditioning. It's got crank windows, no power, no nothing. And the little one didn't quite understand that sound travels, and she would literally, as we pull up beside somebody at the stoplight, she would go, "Dad, think he wants to race?" No, honey. And she'd look over and go, "You can beat him. Let's race him." And it's like, oh my good lord, what have I created? And that one's on me straight up. That ain't my wife's fault. That's my fault. And she ever told me that if I get rid of my 91, she's gonna be very, very mad at me. She already told me that when I die, she wants that truck. So I gotta put her back in the best of condition that I can with what I have. So, and that's another reason too why I want this channel to grow, is so that then I can start doing then I can start paying for the repairs and stuff that I've needed on my vehicles, and I can start doing videos of them. I guess vlogs or blogs, whatever you guys want to call them. I have no idea what they're called. Or how-to videos, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that's another thing too I want to start doing on this channel. To the paint shop we go. Alright, let's look at some parts here, shall we? Right here. See, I was thinking these ones right here with the chrome. I think they look pretty sharp. We got one of them. And we'll get one of these two. And we'll get this one. And like I said, it's a Resto-mod. I'm not really a fan of the chrome mirrors though. Actually, you know what? No, I think we will get them ones. I was not a fan of that hood. The hood B. So, we'll get the normal one. Nope, don't need that one. We need that though. And that. And that. And we'll get this one. And we need that too. And that. Can we get a rear window? No, we did not. Oh yeah, we did. Okay, cool. Awesome. But first, let's put some seats in this thing. That's what I'm thinking. Chieftain Bandit. We're going to put a back seat in her. And front seats. This is going to be a little touchy situation here. Because as much as I'm trying to keep it originale, you want a little extra bite when you go to put the seats in. I'm thinking maybe some BMW seats. That could work, you know. That could really work. We're gonna put the Chieftain. We're gonna put the Bandit steering wheel in now. And I want to screw all you up with the title of this video, calling it Eastbound and Down. Ooh, look at that. That actually sits perfect in there. Let's have a little seat in here. Actually, that fits it very nice. See, what I do when I go to put seats in, I'm unsure if they fit or not. I look beside the console, and I look beside the sill panel, which is where the door sits over there. And I make sure I got just a little bit of gap all the way around. Make sure that the base of the seat lines up with at least the pedals. And it's got the Millennial anti-theft device in it. What's everyone's favorite car that they've owned? Drop a comment, let me know. I've owned quite a few cars over the years, but I have to say, my favorite one, ultimately my favorite one that I have driven, that I owned, was a 1989 Beretta GT. And the reason why is because that car was caged. It was stupid fast. I mean, it was sick on how fast it was. For a little 2.8 liter V6, oh my god. I ended up hitting the ditch with that car at, hit the ditch at 192 kilometers an hour, which was roughly right around 120 mile an hour. And I was only in third gear and it was a 5-speed. That car was stupid fast. I mean, instant. Like, there was no slack in it, there was no nothing. It was a beautiful car. Well, not really a beautiful car, but it just rode like a champ. There it is, right there. Right there, man. Hoo-wee. Ain't she a beaut? I mean, like, man. Ooh, that red really looks good on there, too, doesn't it? I know what I'm building for the next one, if I can ever find another one. And I like that chrome trim, or the chrome lettering, too. But this is the one we're doing. Right there. Alright. Bring her back to car lift A. The motor's built. Got our shocks and stuff together. We're gonna do the windows right now. Well, before we go up. We gotta tint the windows, man. You know what I mean? We just gotta do it. A car ain't a car if it ain't got tinted windows. Although, my 91, as the expression goes, a fishbowl. Hello? Okay. Oh, that's why. It's already done. Duh. I'll be okay tomorrow, man. But no, seriously though, drop a comment. Tell me what your favorite vehicle is, whether you've owned it, or whether you've seen it on TV, whether or not you've been for a ride in something, whatever it is. Drop a comment, let me know. I'm interested. I'm curious to know. And also too, if you have, or even if you haven't, in the same comment, tell me how fast you've been. No, I'm not a cop, so don't worry about that. I'm just curious to know. What's everyone's favorite car? And while you're dropping a comment, don't forget to like and subscribe, eh? Well, we're happy you guys watching this video. My videos are not subscribed. Well, get in there. You all ready for the big wheel reveal? It's gonna be right away. Gotta put in this rear axle, the brake shoes, the drum, boom, boom, boom. And now we put in the wheel, man. Oh, look at that. Talk about Resto-mod. That's something else, I'll tell you that much right now. Maybe I could have went a bit bigger on the tile, but don't want to go too big and cut into the wheel well. That's for certain. Left spring, man. Small bushing. Gotta put in the small bushing, man. Even though I don't understand it, because if anybody watches videos ever worked on leaf springs, the bushings are pretty large in the rear. A lot bigger than the control arm bushings anyway. Somebody screwed up somewhere. I think I've owned, what did I calculate it out to? Either 13 or 15 cars I've owned. Let's see, I'm 40 now. In about last 20 years, no. When did I get my first one? My son was born, or my ex was pregnant with him, and that was 2007 he was born. So, not quite 20 years. I basically got a new one every year for many years. Wasn't able to drive them, didn't have a license, per se. Been nailed a few times, no license. But now that I have my license, I wouldn't trade it for nothing. That is a luxury that I will never ever get rid of. Alright, tie rod now. Upper control arm. Lower control arm, man. Now we're gonna put it in the sway bar B, man. Or sway bar end length B, man. There we go, right there. And then we're gonna put in the double wishbone shock absorber. Chrome matching blue. Can't forget that blue. I don't know, I think that's a nice baby blue. Better if it didn't have all that distortion in the color. It'd be a lot greater, man. Oh, look at that. I figure since we're putting in a supercharged motor, or a blown, I can't really know what motor that's from. I know it's a Ford. Maybe a 351? It's almost the same setup as a 302 in this, so because I have the Ford download content there, DLC, I have the 302 and the 289. Dang, Mo farting on the cup. Oh man, she's gonna look pretty when she's done. Sorry about that, just banged my mic. But yeah, one thing I do is I do love me vehicles. I think I put in the wrong one, didn't I? Oh well. Suspension. Where are you? I'm looking for you. No, I put the right one in. Alright, suspension's in. Well, that is something different. I'll tell you that right now. Well, that's why I called it a Resto-mod. It's got a nice gap around the wheels. The rear sticks out just enough. It's not too stupid looking. I think it actually looks pretty sharp, to be honest. I'm very proud of the way it turned out, man. Very proud. Almost brings a tear to my eye. It's like watching your child grow. Yeah, we better put the stuff in here. Now, what are the odds of me not getting it? Tells me... No, we got a starter. We're gonna need one of these. It was this one and this one. And I'm pretty sure we got a starter. Get the Gotta get my relays and fuses in bulk, man. Perfect. You know what else I like about these bigger wheels? The tie rod isn't half into the wheel. You put a 14 or a 15 on here and the tie rod's into the wheel. I don't get it. Why make it like that? Got brake booster. And we got the battery, man. You know. Did I forget that too? I did. Oh no, I forgot me a transmission. Oh yeah. Let's close this down. Let's look at her. Whoo, look at that. That's a goofy looking thing. I wish we could take off the shaker assembly. Yeah, it is what it is. We will manage. It's not the end of the world, I don't think. Not yet, anyway. It's coming, but not yet. We have another 65 years before that it can remotelessly even happen. Don't ask me how I know that. I'm not telling. So go out and enjoy your life. Be free. Yes, I live in Canada, and just know that not everybody is on the Trudeau's side. The country is actually turning against them. It's about damn time. I never liked him. I never trusted him. He's just got that weird twinkle in his eye that says, "Don't trust me, don't trust me." Just like now they passed a censorship law where, actually I can't remember if it passed or not, but if they think you're gonna harm somebody with a speech, they can have you arrested, man. I didn't put in the fuel pump. Oh no. Not that. Anything but that. Alright. Let's go get ourselves a transmission. And let's go paint it. The diff is blue. The motor's blue. Let's make it gold. Gold, man. Gold. That's one shiny gold color. Now we gotta put it back up in the air. Close this down. We're gonna put this up all the way up to the moon. And we're gonna slap this bad boy in place. Actually, I think I kind of bounced out properly. I knew I didn't have one, but I saw one. Why did I see one? Y'all saw that too, right? When I was painting stuff? Oh, I bet you it was regular starter. Ooh. But look at that, 24 karat gold transmission and oil pan. What y'all know about that, huh? Alright, guess what time it is? It's Dino time. I mean, would you just look at it? That is a nice looking car. What's the numbers y'all think it's gonna put down? Leave it in the comment. Yes. I'm only in here not for looks, but let's see what we can get her up to. Dang, that torque climbs. 940 horsepower, 4,300 RPM, and 1,289 foot-pounds of torque at 2,500 RPM. Wow. Wow. Huh. Here's a give her an alignment. Let's get that done on her. Watch, now the wheels ain't gonna sit right. Let's adjust the headlights too. Hey, look at that off. There we go, there's that one. And now we got this one right there. Look at that. I mean that's just beautiful right there. I mean, it really is. Let's look at it in the sunlight. I mean, that's it right there. That's what you call a Resto-mod. Alright guys, gals, that's going to be it for this video. Now don't forget to like and subscribe. Share it to your friends if you want. That's up to you. But dude, drop a comment. Tell me what kind of vehicle is your favorite and what's the fastest you've ever driven. Alright? Thank you all for watching, and we shall see you on the next one. Remember, this was episode 59 for the new shop series. That's impressive. Have a good day, guys. Bye.